Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Clicks and Bricks. Today we're going to be time-lapse building and reviewing my 2013 Gunship. As you can see right now, it is in pieces. I went in and dusted every piece, took it apart, and pretty much it wasn't really that dusty because it sat on a shelf its whole life. So yeah, I only had 3 pieces that broke on me because when Lego plastic gets really old, it tends to crack and break. And some of these pieces do have cracks in them, but no major cracks. I did replace 2 of the broken ones, but like this one right here, I cannot find a replacement piece for this color. So I did test it and it still worked out fine, so I'll keep using it. And yeah, so if you guys don't remember, it actually came with a poster. So I happened to open up this tub right here and I found the poster, which is really cool. As you can see, it's got the whole thing of gunships going into Geonosian, ready for battle. And then on the back here, it had every 2013 minifigure. So that was really cool. So this is the poster. And before we get into the time-lapse build, guys, please subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and leave your comments and like, and don't forget to turn on your notification, guys. Yeah. But anyways, guys, so what I also want to say is, so if you saw my recent video, I was sad that I lost my Kit Fisto, because I believe that was like my first Jedi I ever got in a Lego. So I went on to eBay and I found the same Kit Fisto right here for the ARC 170 set. So, and I actually found them in perfect condition, because most of them I saw in there, the bands right here on his alien looking hair was like all messed up, but luckily this one was in perfect condition and I got a deal on them, which was just awesome. So I'm happy that I have one now, even though it's not the original one. So that makes me happy now. So anyways, guys, let's get into the time-lapse build. finally finished with it. So here it is, the Republican LAAT gunship, which LAAT stands for is Low Altitude Assault Transport. So yeah, and then here's the little speeder bike that comes with it. And then of course I have all the minifigs. So guys, what we'll do is we'll get into all the minifigures first, and then we'll get into the gunship. So without further ado, let's get into the minifigures. Alright guys, so the first minifigures we're going to start off with are the 2B2 Super Battle Droids. As you can see, they're kind of like this silver color, just like a B2 is. Nothing special about them. They have wrist rockets and a wrist guns. The next minifigure we're going to get into is Padme. Now this is the Padme that we see in the Geonosian arena after she gets attacked by that creature. As we turn her around, you can see the scratches on the back of her ripped shirt, and she does have a double printed sided head. The next minifigure we're going to get into is the really neat Anakin. So as you can see, he has his little ponytail on his torso that he had, and he has really neat detailing. And if we turn him around, he also has a angry looking face, double printed sided head. And then the next minifigure we're going to get into is Obi-Wan Kenobi, a younger version of him. So there's really nothing really neat. It's just like all the other Obi-Wan Kenobis. But as we turn him around, he also has a double-sided printed head, an angry face. And then the next one we're going to do is the really awesome clone pilot, my favorite clones. He's got really neat torso detailing. He's got the yellow and red markings to represent on top of his helmet that he is a pilot. And that's about all for the pilot. And then next minifigure we have is the really awesome red captain. This guy is worth about $90. He is my favorite clone because he is red, and red is my favorite color. So guys, that will do it for the minifigures, and now we'll get on to the gunship. Alright guys, so here it is, the Republican LAAT gunship. So first we have this really neat speeder bike. This little brown hinge piece that holds the handlebars on, that's the piece that broke on me, because those are notorious for breaking when they get older. He's got like this backpack piece that I guess you could put on a minifigure, or I guess it's just part of the actual bike if you want it to be, but nothing special. And then here it is, guys, the Republican gunship itself. Give you a little 360 spin of it. So first of all, let's do this. So you can take this little speeder bike right here, and you can lower the back side of the gunship, and these little gray pieces right here, you use the railing, this little railing part, and you just slide it in there, and then it just folds up in there like that. And then the neat feature is these little balls right here. If you take them and push them back, it opens up both gunship doors, so you can see the inside, and you can even see the bike. And if we turn it back around here, and you flip where the exhaust vents are for the engine, there's a compartment to store things. And of course, on top of here is flick fire missiles, because on the real version, these right here are actually missile tubes to shoot missiles, because in the wings here, in the real one, is it's like a chain-fed machine gun, but full of rockets, basically. And then if you go to the side right here, you also got these little storage boxes on both sides. Let's see. Oh, and if we reach inside here in the middle, I guess this was something to do with the 2013, like a Kyber thingy or something. I forgot what they call these. But it just sits in this little box right here. And the little box is, it's kind of hard to show you, but it sits in the middle of the thing. And then, if you notice, we have the two ball turrets right here on either side. These two little ball turrets. These, you can open them up, and we'll take like our little captain right here, and he can pilot one of those. But he just sits in there. Well, he just sits in there like that. And then you take the back of his head and you stick it into the white piece, because it helps him sit still. But the red captain's in there. Here, I do it close for you guys. And then so you can just see, then you can just take his gun or whatever and stick it in the back of this thing in the storage compartment. That's what I like to do, just stick his gun in the storage compartment, and there you go. And then the neatest feature is, if you take this door right here and you lift it up, there's a compartment for extra flick fire missiles. And then you just take it and slide it back down. And then we also have the most distinct feature is the ball turret guns on the front that also swivel and turn. And the best part is it does have a carrying handle, so you can swish it around, which is fun. It's easy to swish around too. And then we also have these ones, so you can take whoever you want, like Padme for instance, and you can just, there's no, she just sits in, there's no studs to hold them in. But in the real life one, these are actually controlled, I guess, inside the gunship. No one really sits inside of them. So you can stick her in there like that, and then, I don't know, maybe her gun will fit in here. No? Okay. You can also take her gun and put it in the back there. Let's see. Oh, yep. Can't forget about the pilot seat. It's the most important part. That's how you fly it. So anyways, it's got two bubble canopies, so you can take your pilot and you can take his gun, because it will actually fit in one of these little compartments. And you can just sit them in there like that. It's a little hard to get them in there. And there you go. And there's your little pilot sitting up in there. Let's see. I think that's about it for the gunship. Yep, I think so. So this will pretty much, oh yeah, hold on guys. So forgot about the rear turret here. It also has a rear turret to keep people away from the back of it, because this thing was no slouch. It was really fast. I don't quite know, but I believe it had like 160 mile per hour top speed. So it was no slouch of how quick it was. So that's a little bit pretty much for the Gunship, guys. Alright guys, so that will do it for the Gunship, guys. This is pretty much, I have to say, either my number 1 or number 2 favorite set, because like I said, the Kit Fisto Arc 170, that was pretty much my favorite set. That was another of my favorite vehicles. So guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.